This is the Sea of Galilee, December 6, 1986, about 6 a.m. in the morning. And Maria and Bob are waiting for the sunrise. The Sea of Galilee. We're here in Tiberias, December 6, 1986, 6 a.m. in the morning. Maria and Bob are waiting for the sunset, or I should say the sunrise, this morning. This is the hospice that we're staying in. This is the Sea of Galilee. Maria! Wave. These are the wharfs along the Galilee shore. This is the garden. These are the rooms. yeah. When it's running, it goes upstairs. Maria. Hey. Shalom, everybody. I'm here in Galilee, in the northern part of Israel. I'm sitting right here with the Sea of Galilee right behind me. The water, as you can see, is very calm and it's very quiet here, and I'm just reading my Bible. Today is December 6th, 1986. It's Saturday. It's the Shabbat here in Israel, so nothing's running. All the buses aren't running and all the stores are closed. It's very quiet today. It's about 9 a.m. in the morning. And I'd like to read a couple verses to you about the Sea of Galilee. This is in the book of Matthew. It's about Matthew chapter 4, about the 18th verse, and it goes, "And Jesus walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who was called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishermen. And he said to them, 'Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men.' And they immediately left their nets and then followed him. And going on from there, he saw two other brothers, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, in the boat with Zebedee, their father, mending their nets, and he called them. And they immediately left the boat and their father, and they followed him. And Jesus was going about in all of Galilee, teaching in their synagogues, and proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom, and healing every kind of disease, every kind of sickness. The news about him went out in all Syria, and they brought to him all who were ill, taken with various diseases and pains, demoniacs, epileptics, paralytics, and he healed them all. And great multitudes followed him from Galilee and Decapolis, and Jerusalem and Judea, and from beyond the Jordan." So as I said, I'm here by the Sea of Galilee, and going up north, up that way, that's where you go on to Capernaum, and up in the north also is where Jesus multiplied the fish, and he also preached his Sermon on the Mount. The whole sea is really nice. So that's about it. So shalom from the Sea of Galilee here in northern Israel. Bye everybody.
Shalom everyone. I'm here at the Sea of Galilee. It's December 6, 1986. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We got up early this morning to see the sunrise. And the water is very calm right now. It's really nice and peaceful here. I'd like to share this verse with you. It's from Mark 4, verse 35. Jesus stills the sea. And on that day, when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us go over to the other side." And leaving the multitude, they took him along with them, just as he was in the boat, and other boats were with him. And there arose a fierce gale of wind, and the waves were breaking over the boat, so much that the boat was already filling up. And he himself was in the stern, asleep on the cushion. And they awoke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" And being aroused, he rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Hush, be still." And the wind died down, and it became perfectly calm. And he said to them, "Why are you so timid? How is it that you have no faith?" And they became very much afraid and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Shalom everyone from the Sea of Galilee. It's December 6, 1986. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. And we woke up early this morning to see the sunrise. As you can see, the water is very calm here and it's clear. It's going to be a nice day today. And I want to share this verse with you. It's Mark 4, verse 35. Jesus stills the sea. And on that day, when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us go over to the other side." And leaving the multitude, they took him along with them, just as he was in the boat, and other boats were with him. And there arose a fierce gale of wind, and the waves were breaking over the boat, so much that the boat was already filling up. And he himself was in the stern, asleep on the cushion, and they woke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" And being aroused, he rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Hush, be still." And the wind died down, and it became perfectly calm. And he said to them, "Why are you so timid? How is it that you have no faith?" And they became very much afraid and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" I'm here at the Sea of Galilee, and it's early in the morning, and we're going to be going all the way around the sea today, and we're just going to take our time and stop wherever we feel like it. And it's just very calm here, and just very relaxing. As you can see, the water is very calm. So I'll be seeing you around the Sea of Galilee. Shalom. Yeah.
Wait. Shalom everybody, back home. I'm here by the Sea of Galilee on the seashore, and it's located up here in northern Israel. The weather is really blue and it's cool, but eventually it's going to get warmer. Today is December 6, 1986. It's about 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm having a nice time up here. And it's, as I said, it's very peaceful. And going up north that way, if you go up north, you'll eventually come to Capernaum, and you'll come to the area where Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount, multiplied the loaves and fishes. And when you start to go south, you come to the area where he cured the demoniac. And down that way, south down that way, where we just came from, is Tiberias, where we spent the night. I like to read a little verse while I'm sitting here by the sea. It's found in, it's found in Mark chapter 4, starting with verse 35. It's where Jesus stills the sea. And on that day, when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us go over to the other side." And leaving the multitude, they took him along with them, just as he was in the boat, and other boats were with him. And there arose a fierce gale of wind, and the waves were breaking over the boat so much that the boat was already filling up. And he himself was in the stern, asleep on the cushion. And they awoke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" And being aroused, he rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Hush, be still." And the wind died down, and it became perfectly calm. And he said to them, "Why are you so timid? How is it that you have no faith?" And they became very much afraid and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" So that's about it. And again, it's really nice and peaceful here. You really can sense the Lord's presence here. How he just, imagining him just walking along the seashore, and all the things that he did around the Sea of Galilee. A lot of his ministry was done around the Sea of Galilee. It's a very important place to me because it has a lot of meaning. But I'll be showing you more around the Sea of Galilee as we take more movies. So shalom from northern Israel, the Sea of Galilee. Again, it's December 6, 1986, about 9, going after 9 in the morning. So shalom from Israel, everybody.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Robert and I are here at the Sea of Galilee. We're up at the mount where Jesus gave his sermon to the Beatitudes. It's very peaceful up here, and you can just feel his presence here. I'd like to share the Beatitudes with you. And when he saw the multitudes, he went up on the mountain, and after he came down, his disciples came to him. And opening his mouth, he began to teach them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who have been persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when men revile you, and persecute you, and say all kinds of evil against you falsely on account of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward in heaven is great, for so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Robert and I are here at the Sea of Galilee. It's Saturday, December 6, 1986. It's around 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a very beautiful morning. It's very peaceful. You can really feel the Lord's presence here. And we're here at the mount where Jesus gave his sermon to the Beatitudes, and I'd like to share those with you. And when he saw the Beatitudes, he went up on the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. And opening his mouth, he began to teach them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who have been persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when men revile you and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you falsely on account of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward in heaven is great. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you.
Wait. Hello, everybody. I'm here in Galilee. Hello everybody back home. I'm up here at the Sea of Galilee. I'm at the top northern part of the sea. Today is December 6, 1986. It's about maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. The weather's very nice. And I'm up here on the mount where Jesus gave his sermon to the Beatitudes. I'd like to share that with you because we read about it in Matthew chapter 5. It tells us that Jesus went up and onto the mount and he sat down. His disciples came to him and he began to teach them. And he said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the pure in heart." We do it again. Hello everybody back home. I'm here by the Sea of Galilee. I'm at the top northern part of the sea. And today is December 6, 1986. It's Saturday or Shabbat. And it's about a little after 11 in the morning. The weather's very nice, blue, but it's a little cool up here. I'm up here by the church which commemorates where Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount, the Sermon to the Beatitudes. We read about that in Matthew chapter 5, where it tells us that Jesus went up on top of the mountain, his disciples came to him, and he sat down and he began to teach them. And he said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are," we have to do it again. Hello everybody back home. I'm here by the Sea of Galilee. It's December 6, 1986. It's about 11 in the morning. The weather's very blue. It's a little cool up here. I'm at the northern part of the Sea of Galilee, and I'm by the church which commemorates where Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount, his sermon to the Beatitudes. And we read about that in Matthew chapter 5. It tells us that Jesus went up onto the mountain. He sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. And he said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers." Here comes people. Oh my.
This is Maria at the mount where Jesus gave his sermon to the Beatitudes. We're outside at the garden. You can see the cactus outside and pretty flowers and plants. And the nuns out there working, burning the the weeds. She's working really hard back there.
Hello everybody, I'm here at, I'm up here by the Sea of Galilee. I'm in the northern part of the sea. I'm by the church which commemorates where Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount to the Beatitudes. Well, by the way, today is December 6, 1986. It's about after 11 o'clock in the morning. As I said, this church commemorates where Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount. It's found in Matthew chapter 5. I'd like to share it with you right now. It tells us that Jesus went up unto a mountain and his disciples came to him. He sat down and began to teach them, and he said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are you, when men revile you and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you falsely on account of the Lord's name, to rejoice and be happy, for your reward in heaven is great, for so they persecuted the prophets that came before you." I'll be spending the day up here. In a while, I'm going to be going down to Capernaum. I'll also go down to where Jesus multiplied the loaves and the fishes. And then I'll be driving down south where I'll go to the area where Jesus cured the demoniac. This morning I stayed in Tiberias. And Marie and myself are just having a nice time up here. It's very peaceful, very calm. The weather's warm. The sky's very blue. And you can really feel the Lord's presence here. It's just a peace that you get. It's very quiet. Jerusalem is very nice, but up here in Galilee, there's a lot of quietness. And you can go off and be by yourself. So until I see everybody back home, just shalom from Galilee, by the Sea of Galilee. And I'll be seeing everybody later. Shalom from Israel. Okay, wait. Everybody, I'm up here at the Sea of Galilee. Today is December 6, 1986. It's about 12 noon. The weather's very nice. It's blue, but it's very cool. I just came from Tiberias. And I'm up here by the church which commemorates where Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount, his sermon to the Beatitudes. We read about that in chapter 5 of Matthew, where it tells us that Jesus went up into a high place. Somebody's coming. Okay.
Hello everybody. I'm here in the garden at the mount where Jesus gave us... Hello everyone back home. I'm here in the garden up in the mountain where Jesus gave his sermon to the Beatitudes, and behind me is a church. Wait a minute, stop.
Now you start.
Hi everyone, I'm here in the garden up in the mountain where Jesus gave his sermon to the Beatitudes. Behind me is the church, and they've been having masses during the day for all the tourists that come in. We spent the night in Tiberias last night, and what we're going to do today is go around the whole Sea of Galilee. and we've been here for a while now. It's December 6th, 1986. It's around noon now, and shortly we'll be going down further to the Sea of Galilee. So I'll see you later.
Hello everybody back home. I'm here by the Sea of Galilee. Today is December 6, 1986. It's about 12 noon. The weather is warm, blue sky. It's a cool breeze going through the air. I'm up here in the northern part of the sea, and I'm here on the mount, which commemorates where Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount to the Beatitudes, which is church is right behind me, and you can see the sea in the back. And we read about Jesus' sermon in Matthew chapter 5, where it tells us that Jesus went up to a mountain and he sat down. His disciples came to him and he began to teach them. And he said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are you when men revile you and persecute you, and say all kinds of evil against you falsely on account of the Lord's name. For your reward in heaven shall be very great. For so they persecuted the prophets that came before you." I'll be up here for a while. I just came from Tiberias. I'm going to in a while also go down to Capernaum, where in that area Jesus multiplied the loaves and the fishes. And then I'll make my way down to the area where Jesus cured the demoniac, which is a little bit south. And Maria and myself are just traveling around the Sea of Galilee and just really enjoying it. You can really feel the Lord's presence here. You get such a peace, such a quietness, and you can really feel where he walked. And so until I see everyone, shalom from the Sea of Galilee and shalom from Israel. So bye everybody.
Hello everyone. Connie, Grace, Lily, to go off. Hi Empy, Connie, Grace, Lily, Papi, Grande. I want you guys to know that I've been praying for you guys, and I know everything will be okay for all of us. It's a very peaceful feeling up here. I wish you could all experience it. Maybe someday you will. And I'm okay. Everything's been going fine here. And you just really feel the Lord's presence here. And I'll be seeing you back home. I'm sure everything's fine at home. Because I know the Lord's watching over all of us. So I'll see you back home. Take care. Empy, Connie, Grace, Lily, Grande, Bobby. I'm fine here in Israel. It's my 6th day here. And I've been doing a lot of sightseeing. And I'm here at the Mount where Jesus gave a sermon to the Beatitudes. Behind me is the church. And I want you to know that I've been praying for you all, and I know that everything's going to be fine for us. And I'll be seeing you back home soon. So shalom from Israel.
Ayer a mediodía casi no comí por la noche, era horroroso. Vamos a Caná ahora.
Caná de Galilea. Happy.
¿No quiere?
Pero bueno, ¿qué queremos? ¿Ver las cosas o andar haciendo así? Claro.
I'm here at Tabaja, which dedicates the primacy of Peter. December 6, 1986, a little after 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm walking down to the seashore, where the commemorative church is at. Hello everybody. I'm here by the Sea of Galilee, and this church commemorates, it's the Church of the Primacy. It's marking the spot where Jesus made Peter shepherd of his people. According to the biblical account, after the resurrection, Peter led the apostles on a fishing expedition, a 100 millimeters from Tabaja. A man on shore called to them to throw their nets over the starboard side and assured them a catch. When the nets hit the water, more fish swam in than they could possibly carry. Jumping off the boat and swimming ashore, Peter found Jesus cooking fish for 12, and when the others sailed in, Jesus conferred the primacy on Peter. The 12 celebrated with a feast. The Church of the Primacy is built around a rock said to be the table of this feast. The building itself dates only to the 1930s. On the seaward side of the church are the steps from which Jesus called out his instructions, and on the shoreline is a series of 6 double or hearted-shaped columns, bases built by early Christians and called the thrones of the apostles. So this is the church, which is the primacy of Peter.
Hi everyone. We're at Tabka, where the Church of the Primacy stands. It's a marking where Jesus made Peter shepherd of his people. It's December 6, 1986, and it's about 1:30. The day is really nice and clear, so you can see all the birds flying around. It's very peaceful here. No one's here right now. And it's just a real nice day, very peaceful. And the church is right behind me. So, shalom from Israel.
everybody. Today is December 6, 1986. It's about around 3 o'clock. I'm here by the Sea of Galilee up in the north, the northern part of the sea. And I'm right here at Ein Tabha. I believe that's the way it's pronounced. This is believed to be the site where Jesus performed the miracle of the loaves and fishes. The New Testament recounts that there were only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes for the famished disciples, and they that did eat of the loaves were about 5,000 men, and they did all eat and were filled. It's found in Mark 6:37 to 44. The remains of the church and the beautiful mosaic belong to the Byzantine period. A Graeco-Judaic inscription from the same period was also discovered. The Arabic name Et Tavaha is a distortion of the original Greek Heptagen, 7 springs. So that's where I am. I'm going to be going on my way in and look at the church, which is dedicated to where Jesus fed the 5,000 with just 2 loaves and a few fish. So I'll see you in there. I want to do it one more. Hello everybody. I'm up here by the Sea of Galilee on the northern part of the sea. I'm here at Ein Tabha, and this is believed to be the site where Jesus performed the miracle of the loaves and fishes. The New Testament recounts that there were only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes for the famished disciples, and they that did eat of the loaves were about 5,000 men, and they did all eat and were filled. It's found in Mark 6:37 to 44. The remains of the church and the beautiful mosaic belong to the Byzantine period. A Graeco-Judaic inscription from the same period was also discovered. The Arabic name Et Tabaha is a distortion of the original Greek Heptagen, 7 springs. So I'm here visiting this. I've been here before. It's really fascinating. Today is December 6, 1986. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and the weather's really pretty. It's very peaceful up here, so I'm going to show you inside. I'm up here in the Galilee region. I'm at the very northern top part of the Sea of Galilee. And this area, as you go up north, is the Golan Heights. And back in the United States, we've read a lot about the Golan Heights. It's a lot of the occupied territory of Israel right now. It's a very beautiful area. That's about it. So shalom from Israel. 2, 3. Shalom from Israel. I'm up here in Galilee. I'm just a little north of the Sea of Galilee. Shalom from Israel. I'm up here in the Galilee region. I'm just north of the Sea of Galilee. And going up north is the area that we hear about called the Golan Heights. It's a very, well, military area because a lot of fighting happened up here. But over that way you'll start going into Jordan. And it's really green and pretty up here. I believe it's like pronounced Golan, but it's the Golan Heights, and I'm traveling on south down to the Sea of Galilee again. So I just thought I would tell you a little about where we are right now here in the Golan Heights, and today is December 6, 1986. It's about 3 in the afternoon. So shalom from Israel. Shalom. soon.
I'm here at the Sea of Galilee. We're going back home now from a long day out at sea. No, turn it off. I don't know what to say.
Hello everybody. I'm here at the Sea of Galilee, which is right behind me as you can see. I'm just spending a little quiet time here. It's nice and peaceful here. And I'm having a nice time. Just spending my time meditating, I think. It's very pretty, especially when the sun's going down. But it's also pretty when the sun's coming up. And by the way, today is December 6th, 1986. And it's getting later in the afternoon. You can see it's going to get dark soon. It's about 4 or 5. It's going to be about 4. And I've just been watching the birds go over the lake. And you can see how peaceful the lake is right now. It gets very quiet where the water is not barely moving. But then at times it gets very rough where you don't even want to get by the shore. And it's a bit cool. And you can see how still the lake is. It's very quiet, except for the cars going by up here on the road. I'm just off the road. But I want to say hi to everyone back home. Mother and Dad, Jody, Carlos, you Margaret and Joseph, and all the family, like the Costellos, Auntie Bink and her family, and the Penelvers, of course. I know they'll be seeing these movies soon when they come to visit us. And Mom and Pop, of course, and the whole Nahar family. And let me see, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I'll be in Bethlehem during Christmas. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to go to Nazareth